fine line between rustic charm and a truck that smelled like transmission fluid and old work boots. I looked at my pickup, then I looked at that ring, and I decided tonight was bigger than me. I've been saving every dollar, working overtime for weeks, heart near pounding through my car heart every time that she would speak. But my rusty Chevy rattles, and the heater only lies, and nothing ruins will you marry me like cold air hanging just between our eyes. So I called Unique Rides, folks around here know the name. Kevin answered calm and easy like a porch in summer rain. He said, son, just bring the flowers and try not to overthink. I'll make sure you get your moment, you just focus on the ring. I was carrying forever in a velvet little case, praying I was good enough when I looked into her face. Every mile my nerves were racing, every turn a test of time. Some nights a man don't need perfect, just a ride he can rely on. Yeah, plans don't ever happen how you picture in your mind, but we made it there right on time. We rolled past Big Cedar as the Ozarks sunset burned, where Johnny Morris turned the Ozarks into something folks come see. Past Long Creek lights on the water, anglers docked for the night. I was practicing I love you, none of them sounded right. Kevin said, you ain't the first one I've seen lose his breath. I've drove prom queens and weddings and proposals scared to death. I was breathing in a paper bag, staring at the view. He just smiled in the mirror like he already knew. We pulled off at a lookout, and I reached inside my coat, but my hands were shaking harder than a flat-bottom boat. I tried dropping to one knee, that route had other plans, sent that diamond flying sideways right out of my hands. It bounced down the hillside, I had the Lord to thank, till a mallard duck scooped it up right off the riverbank. He was flapping toward the water with a whole lot of audacity, turned my engagement plan into an episode of Duck Dynasty. I dove just like a linebacker, grabbed him by the tail. He fussed like a lawyer, losing every courtroom tale. Dropped the ring into the gravel, I snatched it from the clay. Kevin handed me a towel, said it's gonna be okay. Now that's full service right there. I walked back to my lady, knees weaker than before. She was laughing through her crying, standing by the door. I told her I ain't perfect, but I'll love you all my life. She smiled and said I always knew, and then she said she'd be my wife. Yeah, plans don't ever happen how you picture in your mind. Unique Rides got us there right on time. Right on time. That's all I needed that night. Night by the water in a lakeside cottage light. The moon on Table Rock was shining through the pines so bright. Morning coffee on the porch, barely said a word till she laughed and pointed softly. Look who just returned, walking slow across the shoreline like he owned the land and sky. That same duck from yesterday just wandered strolling by. She said if he comes to our wedding, he can sit on your side. I said long as he remembers who provided the ride. Some nights don't go like you plan them, still turn out just right. I asked for her forever, and I got it that night.